Right, we should be live. Probably turn my ring light and turn the music on. All right, so we're going to continue off our last run from yesterday. I'm doing a quick stream before work. As you can see, I'm totally dressed to get ready for work. Let's see if this doesn't turn out to be a very small run.
Just what I need, except...
I'm trying to remember, did I even get this? No, I already have one, so... Huh, did I use it up or not? I don't know. I can't remember if I used it up or not. Anything I want to get rid of? I wonder if I could just technically just keep buying more. Charles Arbol. I don't know, that is quite a bit of money right there. Duo. Mm, 4 damage every 4 seconds. Or every half a second. Sound discourse for 4 seconds. Victims keeps taking effect. So 8 seconds. So 8 damage to 16 damage. Let's just get rid of that.
Already. Beats dying. This one. Long way from home. Clear. Ground floor.
Sticks. Ooh, so we're at sticks, huh? Oh, the shiny thing isn't a... Look at here. Oh.
At last the willful prince has ventured all the way up to the surface of the mortal realm. Yet still he is encased within the earth itself. The gateway to the underworld. A threshold from which there is no escape.
We'll see about that. Oh no, not this.
The multi-headed Cerberus stands vigilant before the underworld's entryway. The tales of what happens to those foolish enough to attempt to pass are far too graphic to describe.
I always thought Cerberus was guarding the underworld, not the other way around, but I guess that makes more sense. I always wondered why, like, why guard a place that no one wants to go to? It would make sense the opposite, is to guard the entrance of the underworld, and it's not so much guard the entrance of the underworld, it's guard the exit to the underworld.
So it's really come to this, boy. After everything we've been through. Well then, this is how it has to be. There's nothing left to say. Except for, on your guard. No, but seriously, boy. I know why you're here. There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I had something to say to problem? Would you let me go? Please. I have to find Persephone. My mother. You know what this means to me.
I wonder what Cerberus' lineage is.
Hesitation and deliberation. The voracious hound of hell barks once, affirmatively toward the prince, who sets off in search of something that can sate the monster's appetites.
Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find.
Ooh. Interesting. Ooh, the
News.
prices seems to have gone up exponentially. I guess I really should have sold that one thing. It's really pricey. There's a Titan's thingy and a heart thingy and a swap negative +2. Wait.
Poor me.
I also like this, the floor textures, the Cerberus skeleton. That's menacing. I feel like I'm gonna have to go through all of them anyways. Ah! Holy shit. Okay, so I was so not ready for that. Oh, that woke me up.
Not poisoned at the moment, thanks.
Hmm. No, more enemies. Ha ha ha.
That's one big satyr.
I'm gonna die. No, I was right. Wow. The difficulty kind of has gone up exponentially.
Satyrs.
Do you maybe think that you could, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Get on it, Hypnos. I should check in with the house contractor. Whoa, rod of fishing. Here.
An object that unlocks it.
Here's the fee. I positively cannot wait to see what sorts of foul creatures I'll dredge up with this.
Cheap blessing from Poseidon on a stick and nothing more.
He's such an asshole.
Here. The underworld could always use a little extra renovating, right? This one, contractor. Ought to make the underworld a better place, I think.
Of all the things, you think that takes priority?
Yep. Alright, Dad. What's up?
Gone, boy. She is gone. You are never going to locate her. I thought you would have come to that conclusion for yourself by now. But apparently it must be said.
You mean Mother? How would you even know? You said reaching the surface was impossible as well, and I'm in striking distance.
This is my final warning to you, boy. To cease this mindless quest. Or else the consequences shall be worse than what you have experienced thus far.
Sorry, Father. I'm not afraid of you. Hey, look at what I got out there, Achilles, sir. A vintage bottle of ambrosia plucked straight from Elysium. I hear this stuff is very good, but can't even open it. I've no idea what to do with it right now.
The drink of the gods. I hear it's good, all right. But only for recipients with whom you're close. Perhaps hang on to it until it's ripe for use? Somebody would be grateful, I am sure. Or it could fetch you something from the wretched broker over there.
Sell it or keep it, huh?
Oh, hello, Zagreus. You look a little down. And so I was just wondering, would you perchance fancy a song right now?
Sure.
How about the Lament? You used to play that one a lot.
Oh, fancy that one, do you? Alas, I've not the heart to sing it anymore. I'm glad you like it, though.
Oh. So I guess you're just not going to play a song? Is that going to be the thing? It's like, hey, I'll play you a song. How about this one? Nah.
I trust that the mirror in your bedchamber has proved satisfactory, dear child.
Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nix. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now.
I think you are as well.
So,
It shall be as you wish.
I wonder, like I mentioned before in the last stream, so even if she isn't his biological mother, like, she is your mother. She raised you as such. Assuming that she wasn't just cold and distant. But if she did raise you as one of her own and treated you like one of your own, and you felt like that motherly kinship to her, then she is your mother. But I assume not, maybe? I don't know.
Thank you. Hey, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Nice.
Burn.
I'll just leave you to it then.
Leave me alone. I'll tear you limb from limb out there next time you mark my words.
questionable deals.
Oh, Titan's Blood. Or I can convert Ambrosia to... Or I can convert 10 nectars to Ambrosia.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Try knowledge. The sun. Son of the god of death shall someday reveal a portion of the code. Okay.
Achilles' Codex. I'm getting somewhere with it.
Earn duo bonuses.
The mirror's grown in power. Thank you, Nyx.
Still gonna work on that one. Wait, so what just happened, though? Oh. Oh, it's this thing right here. I can switch the abilities up? So when you exit +1 per rank, press to activate Dark Regeneration instead of. So what is Dark Regeneration? Oh, okay, so I also have to invest points in this. It's either or skills now. Restore some of your hearts when you collect 30% of the amount collected. Okay. Which would still be 3. Because usually the rooms with the experience points is usually just 10. Okay. Starver Defiance. Restore 30% instead of dying. One time per chamber. Ooh. So 50%. One time per rank, and it's only one time. That sort of seems better. And this. So, shadowy presence from behind and undamaged foes. Great reflex.
Maybe like this.
Ruthless reflexing plus 50% damage and dodge chance for 2 seconds when you dash just before getting hit. Yeah. But it matters. I really don't use this cast. I really should use it more. Increase your supply. Regenerate your thingy for your cast rather than pick it up. Faster by 5 cents. Or 1 second. That's interesting. It's almost like a surprise skilled tree. Like a branching, like surprise branching in terms of skills. So I can unlock this weapon now.
Boyo, next time you make it to the big VIP area upstairs, you watch out for those weapon-wielding gents out there. The eyeball soul thing that pops out when you beat them, you gotta squash those too, or else they'll grab their gear and come right back.
Yep. Ooh, messages.
of Elysium's exalted shades to stop them from regenerating over and over. I'll definitely do that next time I'm there.
Alright, one more run before I get my morning started.
Let's see here.
9 more. Alright, so let's just keep this on for now. And if I make it through, we'll switch over to something. I think we'll switch over to the coin purse.
Let's see what's in here. Baratha, the eternal spear. Join my pursuit.
Oh, you got one.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
So, strike. A Zelda spin attack. Ooh. This one seems to be enchanted for points, though.
Time to go.
I think technically if I killed him, he would have given me the thingy, the entry.
The Night Goddess, is that correct, nephew? Well, I suppose she's closest to a queen as your Lord Fathers like to find down there. I tried to match him up with some more wholesome types, but no, and here we are.
So he thinks that she's his actual mother, huh?
Let's fight. Should be useful.
Gold.
I'll just take that.
The difficulty curve seems to change a lot. Having a really easy time. Now, my husband did tell me that if you keep using, say, weapon over and over, it gets harder. So the game tries to actively encourage you to change it up.
Phew.
Let's go here.
The fathomless expanses hidden in darkest corners of the underworld stretch well past the notice of Lord Hades himself. And yet, the interfering prince somehow discovers passage there.
Wasn't all that hard to find, really.
I mean, it just kind of shows up. Oh. Gives me 3 paths. For next 4 encounters, I can earn gold, but I gain 1 thingy. No. Next 4, I have reduced speed, but I gain more gold over time. Gold. Let's go with the experience. I'll focus on experience and keys this round. Holy moly, I move slow. Gain 10%.
I can use this.
Ew, so slow.
A palm of power.
It's the only ability I have. So slow. Okay, I forgot how those ended up working. They ow. I forgot that it's a temporary ability, but with a permanent like trade-off. And not like a permanent like a permanent perk with like a permanent reduction. Ow. Whew.
Back, won't you? Olympus, I accept this message.
For lightning effects. This one.
More numbskulls. Good night. Okay.
Hey, good morning, Seculoid. How you doing? Alright, my husband yelled at me, well, yelled at me, got mad at me, for always skipping the hammers, because apparently this is supposed to always be priority since they're permanent boons to my weapons. I thought it was a God of War, not Deidus. Come back. Ah.
There, that's it.
Okay, pretty sore. Ooh. Dare I ask, sore from what? Are you working out? I'm going after both of these. How many keys do I have? I took a hit on keys. I think I'll focus on experience some more.
Here we go again.
No need to be in such a hurry, boy.
Found me, huh? Cheers for the coin. Almost there.
Ow.
I ought to have left them all in Erebus.
Peace and quiet.
Ouch. Ooh, a centaur's heart.
I'll just take this one.
Also digging the purple maha. Oh, thank you. Oh,
This place.
free gold. How's your morning going so far? Oh, new job, on your feet all day. Had a desk job. What are you doing? If you don't mind me asking. I don't feel like you've said. How much gold do I have? Charn? Let's go to Charn. It's almost like it knows I want experience points.
Mate? Care on, mate. Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically. I had to ask.
Random gift bag.
Looks like we meet again, dearest, here among the foul detritus of the boatman's wares. You truly take me to the best of places.
Yeah, it was a gamble. I don't really like Aphrodite's abilities.
I'm back, Meg.
Yeah.
What happened? You crossed the river of flame. You really did it.
Order picker for Alversons. We have a few Alversons out here, but yeah, I noticed a lot of grocery stores have unions. I think the Kroger's, our version of Kroger's Fries has a union as well. We have a few Alversons out here. Emphasis on a few. They all kind of took a huge nosedive about 10, 15 years ago. But that's cool. How is that? Like, I've been wondering, like, being an order picker, like for the online orders, like what exactly, like, is that pretty easy? Is it easy to pretty much satisfy whatever the customer wants? I would assume with stuff that's already pre-packaged, it's not like it's not difficult because it is what it is, but like when it comes down to picking like fruit and vegetables and stuff, it's one of the reasons why we don't do the online ordering. It's that Cold Stare is very picky about like his produce.
That Hydra was a total bastard, though. Bastards. But you sound practically impressed with me there,
A
Mary.
cake order.
So flattered.
But of course, like, you're not the one actually making the cake, so it's just a matter of like waiting for the bakery to make the cake. It's double and a half? Damn. Oh, so that's definitely like an incentive to get you out on time because oh wow, that's quite the notion. Like you get double and a half of overtime if you work more than 8 hours in a day for those hours worked in that day. That's really neat. But of course, how often does that happen? Ah. Not dodging quick enough. And I don't have any deflective abilities. Ah. I can charm her too. I didn't realize that. Oh, hey, I did it. I worked overtime my second day. Pretty short staff, but also manager never pushes you. So, oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, we have I don't know, a friend would be putting too strong of a name for it. We know a guy. He's our like masseuse. We usually go over to give him and pay him to give us massages and stuff. He's like a professional, cutting it close. Oh hey Stormy, how you doing? Cutting it close. Yeah, I was. I'm not particularly good at the game. I think I feel more comfortable with the ranged weapons than I do with like the up close melee weapons. Not thinking about it, Gil looks like you. You mean Gil from Mass Effect Andromeda with the little foofy? I don't think he had colored hair though. Meg. Is this Megra? So is that? I don't know very much about Greek mythology, but is that Megra the harpy, like the Megra from like Disney's Hercules? Like, did she become a harpy eventually? But that's awesome about your job. I'm hoping that you enjoy it and it's like good for your family and stuff to work there, like financially. Apparently the game doesn't think I need health. Wait. No. A Fury. Okay. Is that what happens to her after Hercules kills her? she becomes a. So I remember from like Lindsay's really old video on Hercules, that she mentions that Hercules eventually kills her.
Should help.
Oh, I take it I don't get the gold if I just switch right now to it. I guess I should just get this one.
That's enough Tartarus.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of like on mythology and stuff. That's why like in
The bone hagger awaits.
my read through for Minotaur Hotel, I'm usually stopping and reading.
Russian green.
Like I more or less kind of knew the story of the Minotaur, and I'm not sure why. I think I might have watched something on it, like some sort of adaptation, and it seemed to be a pretty, I guess, faithful adaptation.
All right.
All right, let's take a risk and pay with a lot of blood.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, don't use my special, that's fine. I don't use it anyways.
Here goes nothing. Inferno bombers. Do your worst, Corey. No, no!
Ah! Oh, did I use my Defiance? I did, didn't I? Oh yeah, I did earlier in that, like, sub-boss. Oh well. Yep.
See what jobs the house contractor has available.
He's back already, Cerberus. Just as I indicated.
I'm standing right here, Father.
I'm sorry he disturbed your rest again, Cerberus. You've done a good job. The realm is well defended still to the high standard that you set.
How's everything been going lately, boy? What's the good word?
The Underworld Prince's casual inquiry serves but to frustrate the Infernal Hound, as none of his three heads possess the gift and curse of speech.
Pet the doggy.
Lately, haven't you, boy?
Gotta pet the doggy.
Achilles is off duty.
Do I have anything?
It's entirely of gemstones.
I just like the banter too. It acknowledges what you're looking at. And the fact that I don't have any money for work orders. Enhances the viewing area. Give her just the lumps first. And slightly. Why would I do that? It gives it more. It gives it more of a charm. Or maybe I'm just biased because I have a lot. My house is like messy. Clumps of fur? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean this? No, this red stuff's supposed to be fur. Unless it makes him happy.
You have returned.
Maybe because I live with a house full of pets and stuff, and I don't mind clumps of fur everywhere.
I won't be staying long.
Sure, but I'll just keep an eye on things in there from time to time, in case you change your mind. So, goodbye.
I know.
Goodbye.
Senpai noticed me. Ah.
Nix, do you know anything about a softly spoken gentle being under the guise of chaos? They approached me recently and offered me a boon of sorts.
Primordial chaos. Indeed, I know them well. They must have taken interest in your quest. I would advise that you beware their offerings, though know that chaos, whilst a trickster, is not a deceiver.
I understand, I think.
What do you want from me? Leave me alone. We've nothing to discuss here anymore.
I was just checking up on you. Just let me know if you wanted to talk for any reason.
I'm not interested in having company, especially from you. You stay the hell away while I'm off duty.
Nothing to try.
What's new, my friend?
Oh hey, I have 500, just like I wanted. I like the picture of Cerberus too, the little gold star. Alright. Oh, that's why. Have this turned on. Whoops. Oh, I have two.
The power of darkness.
Although I guess I could just respec. It does give me the option of respecking. You know what? Sure.
I'd like my darkness back.
Restore when collect. Honestly, I prefer this one. Honestly, this one seems better to me. Like, am I just crazy? It gives me less health, but it's once per chamber. Though I guess if I die multiple times in a chamber with the other one, like a boss fight, I guess that's the trade-off. I could potentially get more of those defiances, but if I die more than once in a chamber, then it does me no good. I seem to not have that trouble, though. Although I guess that really depends on the perks that I get.
Don't suppose I can talk you into fighting back this time?
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me.
Oh my.
Okay. It's time, Baratha.
Using that, huh?
So you can abuse it in a way so that you get 30% back. Yeah, so yeah, I guess I could, you're right. Because say I do have less than 30% of my health, I could just if say I have the last enemy who's on low on health, I can let it kill me, regain my health back, and then kill it. And be at a higher health than I was before. That's a good idea, Stormy. I didn't even think of that. Phew. Look at me, I'm Zelda. What the hell is this thing?
Need more keys.
Now the game says I should use this if I want more experience. I really don't like the sword, though. It's okay, I guess. Like, none of the weapons are bad. It's just that some of them you might have more of a preference to. I feel like I'm not gonna like the sphere.
Get me out of here.
Spear. It's not sphere. Chamber 45. Alright, I know I said like another... That's gonna be my last one, but I do another quick one. Oh, fighting turfs. I got tagged on that once with like a... on Twitter.
Eternal Spear Varatha, isn't it? Your father used to use that, didn't he? A bit ornate for hunting, but a spear is what I like to say.
Yep. No, this has to be my last one. I can't use up all the bandwidth. Oh, my husband starts working like in like an hour. This.
Time to hunt.
Okay, it has to be real enemies. Yeah, like I think actual Jake was yeah, I am actually honestly I had my doubts on the shield, but then I'm like I tried it and I immediately fell in love with it. I'm like, ooh, I like this. Especially since it seems like if you're like preparing to attack with it, it blocks attacks. But actual Jake was asking something about like, you know, what is up with like turfs, like turfs from like Latin America and stuff.
Just in time.
Like, where does that come from? And I'm like, it's probably because a lot of Latin American countries are heavily Catholic, and that probably informs their views on that. And I had a bunch of turfs just freaking jump on me for saying that. It's like, holy shit. Ah, sure, we'll take the risk. Even though I kind of want the, I always like Athena's abilities. It's like, that's just my observation. Like, holy crap, ladies. I especially loved it when everyone was calling me a gringo. Like, I'm just like some punk American kid. I'm like, and they kind of got shocked when I just responded back in Spanish. I'm like, no, I know what I'm talking about. I lived in Mexico like 1 month out of the year for like I don't know, 16 years. It's like, I think I know what I'm talking about. And it's not like it was just like as my adult life. Like, no, I was raised going to Mexico once a month. Hmm. Yeah, people don't understand that I don't wake up one day and it's like, yeah. And you know, it's so weird because the same thing was always said. People always say they also being gringo does not make you incorrect. Yeah, exactly. That's also the thing too. But I guess people like to use the word gringo too when they talking to Hispanic people as sort of like an insult, like almost like a race traitor almost, or like a sort of like I guess a cultural traitor. I don't know. So I think at first they meant it legitimately, like I'm just some punk American. But then, of course, it turned more into an insult because, oh, you don't know us. You don't know what it is to be Mexicans. Like, so in a way, I don't, because I didn't live in Mexico like most of my life, but I lived for a partial good chunk of my life, and it did inform a lot of my development. So it's like, and that's just the whole thing's like Catholicism is everywhere in Mexico. It's like it's like it's hard to miss that. Yeah, transphobia. Yeah, transphobia is transphobia, and that's the thing too. As you said earlier, it's like, you know, that was the argument too when the whole gay marriage thing and just general gay acceptance was a thing. Is it constantly that had to be uttered? It's like, it's not like I woke up one day and decided I was going to be gay. It's like, no, it's just something. It's more like you might sometimes, you know, even that's even incorrect. You don't wake up and realize that you're gay one day. That tends to be more of a bunch of small little events in your life that make you realize, like internal reflection. You might have woken up one day and decided, okay, I'm going to internally reflect upon myself and figure out what is it that I really like, and then decide that you like, oh, I guess I'm gay. Right. Everything that you know, upon self-reflection, I've come to the conclusion that I am gay. Your darkness, practically unseen, Son of Hades. It's quite difficult for me to sense your presence at the time. Or if you want to apply it to waking up schedule, every time you wake up, you realize that you're. Yep. Like, honestly, for me, it was like looking at porn as like a teenager when I wasn't supposed to, and realizing that I'm like, you know, I think this porn would be better if like the woman wasn't involved. I was focused on the penis. I'm like, you know what? Like, ooh, what if it was just men doing it? And it's like, I like this more. How about we go with that, I guess? Surprise!
Gemstones.
Hmm.
Let me see.
Achoo. Oh, hey. Hey, Lessons Learned. Thank you for subscribing. How you doing this morning? Ooh, upgrade.
To mix up my style.
I should use the spin attack more. Well, it's only one exit. Hot in here, but fine. Yeah, it's... Ooh. A fountain chamber. Yeah, it's pretty hot over here, too. We're hitting the high 110s here in Arizona. It's like, I'm so glad now that I work inside. Ever since I switched to becoming a vet tech, I'm more indoors now. The only time I really go outside is if I need to go pull animals in and put them back, or if I'm out doing medications. We'll go this way. Yep. I was surprised that I got as far as I did and ran into Asturias. He's called here in this game and not Asturian like the other game that I'm playing. Oh, sweet. I don't like Dionysus is perks either.
Hanging out with you. She doesn't hang with anybody, man. But I digress. Take this.
Your special inflicts. There.
Time to feast.
I'm gonna sell that ability away.
Chaos Bone switched to a new effect.
If you like Greek mythology game, yeah, I need to give that game a go. I have that game on my PlayStation 4. Now, it's I need more like like more of a crash course on Greek mythology. I'm usually having to pause and like look up a bunch of stuff. Like the dating sim that I was playing is very heavily Greek mythology based, with like the Minotaur's labyrinth, and of course the Minotaur being like the main character. Well, you're the player character, but the main focus of the game. Ooh. Holy crap, that's nice. Oh boy. These things tend to be death traps. No, I'm not going for it. Those are death traps for me. Lessons learned said I kind of developed my gayness and my mask kink from games at first. Yeah, so honestly, I kind of noticed my like for masked men just from porn as well. And like like oh, let's see, finish that. Oh, haha, there we go. Hey, look, it worked, Stormy. I mean, granted, I think I was already at like 30% of my health, but it worked. I'll go with those. Yep, a new start. Ooh, fishing, huh?
Let's fish.
Oh, nope. I think it has to sink all the way. Whoops. I don't like these rooms either. But yes, Stormy, I noticed that I like the idea of like men in masks and stuff from watching just like porn with like guys wearing masks. It's like something about the anonymity and just like does it for me. Even if you know the person who's under it, something about not being able to see their face is kind of hot. Uh, but I mean, also like the masks themselves, in a way, can be really sexy. It really depends on like what kind of mask they're wearing, like especially like devil's mask and stuff. Or like your particular brand of stormtroopers is also really cute. Check out Overly Sarcastic over on YouTube. They do great videos on Greek history and mythology. I learned English by reading along with those Scholastic audiobooks. The ones that oh, I remember Scholastics. Actually, that makes sense. That's pretty cool. Although, if you did that as a kid, it's like, holy shit, some of these stories, like the Greek mythology is almost as bad as the Bible in terms of like violence and sex. Oh, especially the sex. Pretty much, yeah. The bonus points if you don't know what they look like. Though there aren't very many helmet guys out there, sadly, due to the... Yeah... Oh, they were sanitized. Yeah, of course they were. just like those Bible story for kids, it's heavily sanitized. I'm butthurt. You didn't pick me. I also love the audio delivery in this game. It's very ASMR-y. Ah. Ah. I didn't mean it, bro. iPad should have let that one kill me. Ah, fuck you. Oh, I get 2 of them. I forgot about that. Gold. No golden shower for Zeus. Is that a thing? Zeus invent the golden shower? I know Zeus had like a weird bestiality kink. And of course the ergo too, that means like the Greeks are like, was bestiality such a common thing that no one bat an eye at it when it happens in these stories? Ooh. All of these are good. Another door over there. People were too horny for their own good, yeah. They sure were.
Hello, Meg.
What are you doing, Zagreus? The underworld is sealed off. What you're attempting is impossible.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So the stories are made. It's not like these stories actually happened, and there were like actual gods who like say who were like, "I'll do as I say, not as I do," kind of. Like these stories were written by men, and it's not like a lot of times the whole like bestiality thing is rewarded. It's like Zeus turned into a beautiful swan, and this lady's all like, damn, that's a hot swan, I'm gonna screw it. And then they had sex, and then she had a really powerful baby, like demigod baby. It's like that nothing bad happened to her over it. The only, which of course you could also say that the gods also might have been like in that case Zeus probably maybe like enchanted her to want to have sex with it, but the fact that's like not even batted an eye at. And of course then you have the whole Minotaur mythos. It's all like, yeah, Poseidon made her horny for a bull dick, and then she had Daedalus like create essentially a phantom breeder that she could crawl into and safely have sex with the bull, get knocked up for it, and then live in shame for what she did, even though Poseidon the god made her do it. And it wasn't Poseidon that was, it's not like Poseidon turned into the bull, even though that the bull came from Poseidon. So it's sort of like a heavenly bull. Like that's just so weird and messed up. But like in that case, it was bad because it wasn't a god, even though the bull was from a god and the god made her do it. Oh yeah, and like Hera too. It's like, holy shit, Hera's like a jealous. Like I'd almost say that concept right there of Hera is very misogynistic in a way, because it's not like these mortal women really have much say over it, and even if they did, there's a great power dynamic. Say they didn't even know this was Zeus or something, and then Hera just kills them over it, because it's not like they knew he was married and who this person was. So it's all like, oh nope, we're gonna torture and kill you because I'm a jealous bitch, instead of holding the person who's really responsible, Zeus, to account. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, what is up with Greeks? Like, I guess they were bored and they really needed to tell each other stories like this.
This place can't stay sealed shut forever, Meg. In the meantime, I thought I'd get some practice in, you know?
I'm not your practice partner, fool.
You're an unwilling You're an unwilling partner, though. I'm like, combat training, no! Don't have the safety of distance. I mean, sure, I have reach, but it's not very good. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Yep. No, I went very clumsily on you. Most of the rush.
She got me.
renditions of the story are especially fanficky on top of the interpretations by most. Yeah, that's true. Like, I was looking up Zagreus here, and it seems that, okay, because I didn't know that Zagreus was the offspring of Persephone and Hades, because the game does introduce him as the son of Nyx and Hades. And I was kind of wondering, like, okay, why do you keep calling her Nyx and not mother or mom? It's like, is your relationship that cold? But of course, it's a deception, and he found out about the deception.
One time, I tried to stop her on the way to have a chat with your dad, and she didn't even turn her head.
My condolences.
Uh-oh. Drama.
You are not to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged. Do we have an understanding?
And then, of course, there's Hades here, who did the whole, like, pomegranate fruit thingy. And it's like, aha, you get to be my unwilling wife for half the year.
We have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
I hate it when they fight.
Yeah, they're having a domestic.
You're my good boy, yes you are. You keep an eye on father for me, boy. Don't let him sour up everyone's mood.
Cerberus promises to do exactly that, in his own way.
I'm a dog. I just like the derpy expression.
I got more pets here, boy.
Stuff. More gold, yay.
Here you go. I'll be on the lookout for this when I'm in the area.
It's awfully quiet here, you know, when you're out and about.
Spot. His name is Spot in ancient Greek. Is it really? So Cerberus is the So Cerberus is the essentially the species name, and Spot is his real name. His actual this particular Cerberus's name. Is there a mythology to how Cerberus came to be? I don't know. Is he like the unholy combination of a hydra and like a wolf or a dog of some sort?
Look, if you decide to start strumming on that lyre again, I'm sure nobody here is going to mind. Though you take care, okay?
If you insist, my friend.
What's new?
Yeah. Ooh. I feel like I should hang on to that, though. Unless it's really just meant to be traded away.
Prince, your father, I think he's pretty steamed right now about something, so maybe you could stay away from him, or I could tell him you're not here.
That's quite all right, do, sir. I'm not afraid of him, and neither should you be. You're the best help he's ever found.
Just doing my job.
Senpai notice. Senpai gave me a compliment. Ugh.
What news, Spirit?
What do you mean, what now? This is it. Get used to it, old age.
The sealed weapons by your chambers. Your father won't observe their absence, I don't think. stood together with his brothers and sisters.
Oh,
He wants nothing more to do with any of that.
Kuberos' spot. Probably one of Acheda's many children. She was at least in most well-known tales. See a monster in ancient Greece. You see one. Oh, Enchida. But now I have to Google her. Whoop. I've seen that name. I've seen that name before. Then again, like a lot of these Greek names and gods and stuff are kind of a bit. The correct word, ubiquitous in our culture. The Echidna. God? Goddess of Genesis? Echidna is known as the mother of all monsters or goddess of monsters. Ooh. Hello, mommy. Giving birth to the powerful creatures like Cerberus, Kemp, and other powerful, terrifying monsters. Due to being a goddess monster, she is extremely powerful. When Typhon was defeated and sealed away, she went into hiding to lay low and gain strength until he wakes. When Typhon was released again, Echidna reunites with her. Emerging from her shadows at last, she was banished to Tartarus after the dawn of the drawn-out battle and never escaped. Oh. So, does that make her... She's not a Titan, then. Huh. Neat. Unknown. What exactly is the difference between a Titan and a god? Other than it seems like Titans are more powerful than gods, but they were managed to be driven away and sealed. Let's see. I think they remind him of a time where he stood together with his brother and sister. He wants nothing more to do with that. I think it's fitting that you hear their power.
Power that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here. Thank you for helping me, Achilles.
Yeah, and then one of them went crazy and ate all of them except for Zeus. And then Zeus broke them out. He ate his children like a Looney Tunes cartoon, and he just swallows them whole. And that's how Vor was invented.
I can do anything.
Well, I have 80 points. Get my dash back.
Excellent. What's going on, Skelly?
A sudden war history, yep.
Tip, boyo. You find any coinage while you're out there, you be sure to pawn it off to that old Chiron. Boatman guy, use it or lose it, pal. Use it or lose it.
Thanks, mate. Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving.
Alright, I'm gonna switch to the shield.
Through all that, away to the surface. Which one?
15 more encounters and it ranks up. Alright, so I think we're going to leave it here. I'll just wait for it to save. If I'll have to clear this chamber.
Good.
Hey, you're not alone. You're not alone down there, okay? Here, let me show you.
There we go. Ooh.
Going in. Where in the...
It is considered a defensive instrument, I do believe. Though I suspect you have discovered, or soon shall discover, it is nothing of the sort.
Alright.
Modified.
Alright. I'll surprise myself next time I load up. I'll see if I have time. It really depends if I wake up early and how I feel when I wake up. But I can probably, given my work schedule, I can probably stream this game every morning this week. Oh no, I'm headed off myself at Lessons Learned. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. And thank you everyone for hanging out with me, Seculoid, Stormy. It was fun chatting. And I hope you all have a great day. I don't know if there's anyone on this early to raid. No. Twitch. Let's see, it's just going to take me to my stream. Not really. Oh well. I guess I will leave it there then. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you all have a good day.